Cool. I think it's good now. All right.
Okay.
So when you first log in, you'll be brought to the main dashboard page. And most of this is pretty much irrelevant. I will connect Google Analytics and Search Console to this, and you'll have a small little dashboard that sits here
Okay.
that shows you like an overview of your visitors.
Okay.
So you can have a quick overview so you don't have to go into Google Analytics all the time if you want to keep up with that sort of thing.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Next, in order, we'll start with the home page. So this home page is run by widgets. And in order to edit this stuff, you would go to Appearance, Widgets.
Okay.
And so first we have the slider area, which is this section right here.
Okay.
And you have it right here in the home slider overlay.
Got it. Okay.
So you have your text with Making Messy #MomLife.
Yeah.
For the title, which is this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the rest of the content. Shift the perspective a little, and then the button itself.
Right.
The next area is this part.
Yeah.
So that can be changed around, and it's right here. So you have your Genesis featured pages that are here.
Okay.
And here, when you open up this widget, you have a drop down that you can choose.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I have the About page. The images that show here are the featured images for that particular page. Okay. And I have it showing as square and the lines in the center.
Okay.
And then, of course, the page title is showing. So here. You can also show page content, but you can't control what is being shown.
Okay.
If you want to add, okay. So, and then this is the blog section, and then the vlog section.
Mm-hmm.
So that takes care of that part.
Okay.
For the forms, at the bottom, the call to actions, it is in the, okay, there's a few areas that this is happening. So you have one that is here, and then one that if you go into the blog posts.
Right, yeah, I saw that.
There is one at the end of the post.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
So they can be separated. Right now, you can, right now they're pointing to the same list, but if you ever decide to put something at the end of the blog post that's different from the bottom of the page, you can split it out.
Okay.
And in order to change what's the headings and the content, it's right here. You have your title and the text to show before the form.
Right. Okay.
So that is after the blog post here.
Yeah.
And then we have, that's your Instagram. Where's the other? So many widgets. Oh, here we go. Site-wide call to action. This is the other one.
That's the one on the homepage?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, that's the one that's on the bottom
Yes.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And if I like, I'm brainstorming, like, a freebie opt-in.
Hmm.
And once I figure that out, will I be able to put that in like somewhere?
Yeah. You can create a form and then you can embed because I'm assuming that you don't want it everywhere
No, I'll probably just like on the homepage.
on the homepage. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, then you would just switch out the, well, you could probably leave the one at the bottom.
Yeah.
So leave this one everywhere, and then we can add another one up here.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, to add, like, just to add something to the top.
Yep.
Like, yeah. Okay.
So you would just pull in another, okay, I'm thinking. So you would pull in another Genesis a new eNews extended, but I'm assuming you would have your own a different list to apply it to, correct?
No, I think it would be
Same list.
the same list. Yeah, just to, you know, I just feel like offering something
Mhm.
is likely to get a better response rate than just saying like, oh, you know,
Okay.
get notified of, stuff.
Yep.
Right.
Then all you'd have to do is pull in the eNews extended widget here. And then you have this, just open up another one and copy everything that's in it.
Okay.
And then you can change out the title and text.
Okay.
So here, I'm going to copy the new title. Oops. I can't spell this wording. Okay. New text. And then I'm going to copy all this. And that's fine. And then I would delete this top text area because that keeps this full width. And click save. And then you have a new area right here.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, awesome.
Yep. And I'm going to get rid of that and put in this back. So you can either do that or MailChimp has its own generator that you could just copy the code that they give you and paste it in.
Okay.
I'll show you that. So if you wanted to just use MailChimp's version of it, you would go into lists. This is the one that I created for the website specifically.
Yeah.
And I would click the drop down, click sign up forms. And then you can build your own first, where you can pull any of this information in there.
Okay.
And then when you're ready to embed them, you would go to the embed forms, click select, and it gives you some options. This is a classic. This is a super slim where it's email address only.
Mhm.
And then you would copy this. Go back to your site, and then in this text little widget, you would switch it to the text tab and paste it in.
Okay.
And it'd show up in the same spot.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you need to, while you start editing some of these things, if you want, we can do another, and you find that you're struggling, you can just ask, we'll schedule a meeting, and then you'd share your screen with me, and I'd talk you through how to edit some of these areas.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would be
Sometimes it just doesn't click till you actually start doing things.
totally. Yeah, that would be great. That sounds like it would be really, really helpful.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of information all at once.
So that takes care of the home page. So the internal pages are different.
Right.
So let's start with let's just start with a simple blog and vlog post.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are the ones that I would probably be. I mean, those are the two that I would be updating the most. The other ones I'll, probably leave as is.
Okay. So to add a new blog or vlog post, you would go to posts.
Okay.
Right now it has everything you've currently done up to this point.
Yeah.
Like everything. And you'll see that the vlogs have the little video icons next to them.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So in order to add either one, you would click Add New.
Okay.
And it brings you to the post page. So of course you're going to put your title here.
Yeah.
You'd put any of your content here.
Yep.
But this is what changes between a vlog versus blog post. So if you're going to do a video vlog, of course, you would upload it onto YouTube first, and then select the video format.
Okay.
Next, you would select vlog as your category.
Okay.
Because it splits it out from the blog section.
Okay.
Then, because you selected the video format, this new area, featured video area, shows up now.
Okay.
So you would take the YouTube video link and you would paste it here.
Okay.
So on your vlog content, because you had brief little bits of contents and mini paragraphs, I added it here so it gives some context.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
So we have your title and then that little mini.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would add any whatever tags that you want to add.
Okay.
You can ignore layout settings and scripts. That's just part of the theme. I'll see if I can remove it from it. In any case, if you want to get into the SEO portion, you can. Basically, what you would do is, since some of these, I'll use this as an example. All joy and no fun, flip it. So that's your title of your blog post. But that isn't exactly best for SEO.
Right.
So you would take that blog post and add to it a bit. So the best that to do for these particular ones would be add a dash and add lean in mama after it. When it comes to blog posts and, well, both of them,
Yeah.
obviously your content is going to be less for the vlogs, but you would put a description that describes what the video is about.
Okay.
Next is the keyword. In your blog post, this is more relevant, but still important for both because you have more content in the blog posts, obviously. But you think about what main topic that you're talking about. For the all joy, no fun, let's say that the main thing that you're talking about is personal time. So your keyword would be, your keyword or phrase would be personal time.
Okay.
What you would for blog posts make sure is that that word or phrase shows up at least 3 times in your content.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many keywords can you add, or should you add? Like,
You should have one main one, which is the one that you're referencing here. And then you can have supporting ones that you can have throughout the site. So a good practice is to have 10 keywords or phrases that are relevant to your business or blog. But it can't be so common that you'll be lost in the massive listings, but
Right.
not so obscure that no one can find you. So it has to be in the middle ground. So let's say you're if you were a yoga blog, just putting yoga in there is not really enough to help you.
Yeah.
So if you have a particular niche, let's say it's weight loss yoga, you would put in as one of your phrases weight loss yoga, because that is not so obscure nor common that, well, it is common, but not as common as just saying yoga on its own.
Yeah. Something that has a little more specificity.
Yeah.
Okay. And on that, where, the document title where you added Lean and Mama, that's something I should do for every vlog post and blog post, just to add that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If you can fit in the phrase like that you used here, that's even better, but you don't have to. Well, if you can fit in the phrase in the main title, awesome. But don't try to force it, because you need to feel like it just rolls off the tongue and it's not forcing someone to see something. You can add that phrase instead here. So if I said personal time, I would add find your own, your personal time. It's like something to add to it. The purpose is because things like that can't be a million miles long. You would have the shorter version here that shows up in your listings and your blog posts. And then the longer one is what Google sees. And it also includes your keyword or phrase.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Hmm.
Okay. And in the meta description, okay, that answers my question. Yeah. Talking about blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah. It tells you how many characters are used. Your best is Google sees the first 150 in its listings. So best practice is if to use your phrase in here would be as soon as in the front as possible. So discover your own personal time and still manage your household. So here it tells you how many characters you have. 150 is what is showing to the user and when they search in Google. And you should have your keyword or phrase as close as to the beginning as possible.
Okay.
This here, the conical URL. So if I added this up here, you would see this change to an insanely long link.
Okay.
Which if you are posting on other places and you want to share with someone, say, hey, I talked about this particular topic that you're interested on my blog post here, and you posted your URL, they would see, depending on what place you posted it, this massive long URL, and it's not easy to remember.
Mm-hmm.
So you would do like a shorter version here, and then write it out more so here. So in here, you would include all joy, no fun, find your personal time. Obviously, it's much longer than what this one would be up there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it also includes your keyword or phrase, because Google searches that too.
Okay. Okay.
Custom redirect URL, you can ignore that. For this section, that is basically a, if you don't want them to crawl your page or index it at all, you can check any of these and it will hide it from Google.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that basically can be ignored.
Yep. For blog posts, your featured image is going to be right here.
Okay.
So you would set featured image.
Okay.
You can upload from your computer or choose something from the library.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure vlog versus blog. For blog, it's set to standard. For
Right.
vlog, it's video.
Okay.
If you want it to show up in the vlog, it has to have this category checked.
Okay. And if it's blog, it's uncategorized?
You can add any categories that you want. Right now, they're all uncategorized because on Blogger, there wasn't any.
Okay.
Sorry for the noise, the roommates.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. If you wanted to add another category, if this is a blog post,
Yep.
I'm going to go here, time management, add new category, and there you go.
Okay. Okay.
If for some reason, which most people don't do this, but if you wanted a subcategory, so under time management, let's do personal time. I want it to sit underneath time management, so I want my parent category to be that.
Okay.
And there you go.
Okay.
That way, if you have a particular topic that has a lot of subtopics, it'll make it easier for people to search.
Okay.
Tags, basically putting in whatever is relevant to the blog post title or vlog topic, I mean.
Okay. Is it kind of, I mean, what's the difference between tags and keywords? Is that kind of similar?
Tags don't really do anything for SEO. It's more of a search thing.
Oh, okay.
So when someone searches for a particular it helped post topic, If they don't use the categories, they can use tags instead.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. The rest are left as is. Once you're ready, you can either publish it immediately or schedule it for a later date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if I want this to be in July, if you wanted to batch write a huge amount of blog posts at once so you can forget about it for a couple of months.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you would just select, I want this to publish on July 15th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then you would click OK. The button would switch to schedule. You would click schedule and it will put it in the queue and publish on that date and time.
Cool. Okay.
I am going to save this as a draft so you can refer back to it for this portion.
Okay.
Okay. So that takes care of both blog and vlog posts.
Okay. Cool.
Let's see. For your general individual pages, this is how you would edit them. So the easiest way to get to them is if you just go back to the main site, you're logged in and you have this bar up here.
Yep.
And you would click Edit with Elementor.
Okay.
And it brings you to a visual builder page. So here, if you click on, you'll see that as I move my cursor around, all these things highlight.
Yep.
So let's say I want to edit the main retreats block. I'm going to click into it and you'll see the editor pop up right here on the side.
Yeah.
And you can edit your text here.
Okay.
Same with this guy. There is the content right there.
Okay.
Next are the images. So this particular image is a background image. So I'm clicking the main row, going over to style, and there's your image.
Okay.
So I would delete it and then select a new one from my library.
Okay.
And it would pop up here.
Mm-hmm.
For this one, it's just a regular image. So I click on edit right here, the little pencil icon, click delete,
Right.
select the new image that I want to show. And there you go.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm going to switch it back. Okay. For this area right here, same deal. You have your text that you just click on and you'll see it show up there on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your form right here. So this is connected to MailChimp directly.
Yeah.
So here you'll see areas that you can add new form fields. Let's say you're ready to start up with basic registration.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have no idea how exactly you're gonna, if it's paid or not or any of that sort. Anyways, if you want to start collecting information to reach out to them directly, you can add more form fields here if you so choose. So let's say I want to add a name. So click add item. Since it's I want their name, I'm going to leave it as a text area because you see it right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put in name. And then since this has a placeholder as its label, you'll see that it's being added here.
Okay.
I want to make it required because I really want their name.
Mm-hmm.
And here you can start shifting around how the actual fields show up. So before the send was right here. Now that I have multiple fields, I want to change the layout.
Mm-hmm.
Since I want the email and name fields next to each other. So I'm going to make this 50%. You'll see it change. And then I want to change the width of the email, and I also want it 50% so that they're side by side.
Okay. Perfect.
And then now this looks awkward because it's just sitting there.
Right.
So now if you click submit button on the content tab, you'll see that you have the width. So here, I just want to make this 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
there you go. It's all balanced now.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Once you've done any edits on the page, you just click the green update button,
Okay.
which, let me remove these little things. Okay. And the page has been saved. And there you go.
Okay.
And then I'll click exit to dashboard. The other way to get to the pages is going to pages in the back end, and you'll see the full listing here.
Okay.
And in this case, you would, as you hover over them, you see all these options.
Mm-hmm.
So the fastest way to get to things is click Edit with Elementor.
Okay.
Here I'm on the products page.
Mm-hmm.
And again, as I click around, you'll see the editor show up here on the side.
Yep.
Here is a list.
Mm-hmm.
So if you click any of these items, you can edit the text in the list.
Mm-hmm.
And here is the button. So if you wanted to change where it goes, you can change the link and the text it shows.
Okay.
Pretty much covers editing the pages. Okay, questions?
I don't know. I feel like I just have to play around with it. I think the ones, I mean, the blog and the vlog ones are the ones I'm going to be using most frequently as far as updates. And I think I'm pretty clear on that. That's pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Just go to posts and then edit.
Yep.
From there, and then let's see. Yeah. So, and if I want to edit text anywhere, then I just go to Elementor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
Yep.
And where that will be like on the dashboard. Where do I find the edit with Elementor?
So for pages,
Yeah.
you just go to pages, hover over it, and you'll see
Edit with Elementor. Okay. And then in there I can change text and images.
Yep.
Okay.
And of course, if you haven't done anything to, like, no text to change for a while, and all of a sudden, okay, I need to change this, this, and this, just email me. We'll schedule something, and you can do it with me watching
Okay.
what you're doing.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I feel like the SEO thing is like, gosh, just going to take a bunch of time to work out and figure out, but I'll, yeah, that's something I'll get to eventually. And I might need some help with that.
No problem. Basically, for the SEO part, you can ignore all the older ones. They've been crawled enough times. There really isn't, just like for everything moving forward, just start doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll have a lot to edit.
Yeah. Right.
And they have been sitting there for a while.
Yeah.
So at this point, I don't think it's,
Mm-hmm.
there really is no point of going through and doing the SEO for it, because Google has already seen it for so long in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just can start doing it with everything you add going forward.
Okay. 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 I think I got a lot of it. I don't know if I got all of it, but I think I'll be okay to at least start by adding new blogs and vlogs
Okay.
on my own, and then yeah, if I run into anything, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and then you'll just do those the few little edits. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, I keep checking to see if she has responded, but not yet. But anyway.
Yeah, just forward it to me when you get it, and I'll switch it out.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.